So I'm going to go over different pieces of equipment that are used for monitoring in the surgical suite. We have a Cardell unit here, so we can do the ECG, the pulse ox, respiration rate, all of that, even a blood pressure on this one piece of equipment. So the first piece I'm going to talk about is the pulse ox. This is the piece that you can put on the patient's tongue. You can use an ear, a paw pad. If you need to use a vulva or the penis, you can do it that way too. But it's to read how much blood flow or how much oxygen is in the red blood cells, and then also this will monitor heart rate for you as well as respiration rate all through this one piece. We've got another piece of equipment here that's a handheld pulse ox for if we're doing a dental or something out on the dental table, and it's the same concept. It's this clamping piece that you would put on a mucous membrane for it to read. And then the second piece of equipment that we use is the ECG. So there are 3 leads that you see here. One lead goes on the left arm, the left rear leg, and then another lead goes on the right arm or forelimb. We place them on like the armpit area of the patient, and then you want to drench them in alcohol so that you get a better reading. And this will actually show the patient's heart rhythm. It will do a better job of detecting the heart rate, and it's actually feeding off of my vibrations right now as I hold them. But so we use those during every surgical procedure. The next piece of equipment to talk about is the esophageal stethoscope. So when you place your endotracheal tube, which we've talked about a little bit already in the video, but this would go in the trachea, and then the esophageal stethoscope will actually go right down beside where the trachea is in the patient down to the heart. And we have stethoscopes where you can take off the piece and then attach it to the end of this esophageal stethoscope so that you can actually listen to the patient's heart rate and rhythm while they're in surgery. It's just a more accurate way to listen to the heart and get a good idea of what the heart rate is and what the heart sounds like while in surgery. And then the final piece of equipment to discuss is the thermometer. So we have a thermometer built into our monitoring system. You would just want to place the probe in some lubricant and then insert it rectally into the patient, and you would get a temperature reading up here throughout the entire procedure. And it's really important because we always want to make sure our patient is staying nice and warm throughout surgery.